Motorola also unveiled today the new Moto X, and no, we don't play again which one is the new model because both are new. Right now the Moto X is available in two different variations. This is called the Style, like the G backside over here, and the little bit smaller one on the right side. This is called Moto X Play. As you can see here, a little bit more robust sports guy, and coming to the prices at the end of the video to be said at the moment, way cheaper. The small brother, the big brother. But before I start the comparison of the two new X versions, I just want to have it compared for a quick second with the Moto X 2014 edition. That's here, this one on the left side. Here we have all three together for comparison. Yeah, 5.2 inch, 5.65 inch, and 5.5 inch again, meaning the new X's are a little bit bigger than the older one, but between each other, not that big a difference as 5.65 and 5.5, at least not compared to the size of the display, but of the quality. Both are IPS dual domain, but here on the Play we have full HD, meaning 1080 by 1920 pixels. And here now, fasten your seatbelts. This is 1440 by 2560, meaning this is a display we have, for example, in the LG G4, G3, and the Samsung Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge, for example, 520 ppi, and this here on the Play we have 401. So let me try to get this a little bit into the camera so that you can compare by yourself. I hope this is okay. So if you look very, very careful, you will see a little difference, but it's not that big a difference. So if you're just mailing or surfing or whatever, this is totally enough. But on the other hand, we have people that buy the Blu-ray, even if it's a little bit more expensive, and that's the same, I guess, here. This is for multimedia, and this is for example, for working or whatever, the DVD and the Blu-ray edition. Both now do shoot photos with 21 megapixels. The predecessor was 13 megapixels, but only the Style is still shooting videos in 4K like the 2014 edition. The Play records videos only with full HD. Only for most people, this will be totally enough. And as you can see here, both have now the same dual tone flash like the G, and on the front side both shoot photos with 5 megapixels, but only the Style has that little white LED on the front side. This is missing here on the Play, meaning front flash only on the Style. Again, multimedia. Yeah, and then, of course, processors. Snapdragon 808, Snapdragon 615. Both have 8 cores, 4 with 1.8 and 4 with 1.7 gigahertz. But I couldn't get out of Motorola what the other 4 cores are. I guess around about 1 or 1.2 gigahertz. They do not communicate. That is the official statement at the moment, but we will get that at least when the final devices are here, then we will have that. Of course, it's another Adreno chip, another graphics chip, 418, 405, and 3 GB RAM, 2 GB RAM. So meaning, again, if you need maximum power for example, if you have games to play with lots of graphics or tons of apps in multitasking or whatever, this is a better one. But there's a reason why we have that Play coming to the battery. Both are fixed like we know it from the X. Here you cannot remove anything, 3000 milliamps. And on the Play, I have seen down here that you can remove the backside. But unfortunately, again, you cannot remove here too. But I saw this one over here, what I couldn't believe. Over here, I hope you can see 3630 milliamps. Again, 3630. I couldn't believe. I thought this must be mixed up, but no. The smaller one and the cheaper one has the bigger battery. Even this has, the Style has the bigger display and the higher resolution. Nevertheless, here is the bigger battery. So it's no... you do not need to be very smart to expect that this Play will stay longer with you than the Style. And by the way, as you see here, no slots. These are over there for the SIM card and the micro SD card, both supported up to 128 gigabyte. And while I'm fixing the backside again very carefully, like on the Moto G, you may remember, but nevertheless, even if you have to fix it carefully, it's not waterproofed for IPX7 like the G, so it's only a little bit, but be careful, so it's not waterproof explicitly. That's the difference. I do not know why, because it's looking exactly the same, but it doesn't have that IPX7. Unfortunately. And now it's getting complicated because we're coming to prices, because both X's are available in two editions. The big one with 32 or 64 gigabyte internal memory, and the Play with 16 or 32 gigabyte. And both will be in retail and in the Moto Maker. Retail is always a little bit cheaper, starting here with the Style, 549 euros, at least here in Germany, Europe, for 549, and in the Moto Maker, 579. I do not know at the moment if the 64 gigabyte version will be available in retail, and I do not know the prices for the Moto Maker because Motorola couldn't tell at the moment. It's all a little bit chaotic here at the event, so I just have guesses. I guess that the bigger version of the Moto Style will be 629, maybe even 649 euros in the Moto Maker. And here we have the prices, of course, from the Moto Play, starting at 349 in retail, in the Moto Maker 379. And the bigger one with 32 gigabyte internal memory is 439 euros. And again, you will have the Moto Maker here. You can have different colors for that, and the backside and the frame. And only on the Style, you will have the chance to choose between leather or wood back sides. I can show you this with the 2014 edition here. You have to love it, but of course, it's something you won't see often. So maybe some people like that. And if you compare all these kinds of differences, you have up to 546 combinations of the Style and 196 different combinations in the Moto Maker at the moment from the Play. So I hope this is enough for you for a quick first view onto the new Moto X's, the Moto X Style and the Moto X Play 2015 edition. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.